Okay, awesome. So we're good to go. Shay's going to talk about some things that have really helped her business, especially going emerald in like 24 hours. She had like less than 24 hours at one point where she had to get her husband to emerald to secure her diamond rank. And that's not the case now because I think your team is like blowing up right now. But so she's going to share on that, on how she like just how it's a decision she made it happen. And then some tips too, because she does really good with communicating with all of her, I don't know if we call them clients, challengers, whoever you guys are, customers. She's really good with like sending out emails and things like that. So she's going to share on that stuff. So I'm just going to hand it over to Shea.
How to take a snap real quick.
Oh,
Sharing my thing. Yeah, no, I was taking it. No, it's okay. It's just a real quick picture because I just want to show people how cool it is that this is work. So, so what happened was I had one of my, for those that don't know, to be a diamond, you have 4 coaches on your right, 4 coaches on your left. You have to have an emerald on each side. And I found out lesson learned for me last minute. I didn't check the sponsorship drill down close enough, and she was losing her emerald status like in a day. And I had just signed my husband up. I signed my husband up as a coach when I very first started to become emerald myself. And so I needed to get him to be emerald to to stay in my diamond status. And so really for me, I don't think it could have happened if I hadn't communicated with these people beforehand. But even just going back to when I very first became a coach and I wasn't even really doing this. I mean, I kind of understood the business, but for me, what really helped is I got my husband signed up right away to get that first leg done. I listened to a call, I think it was with Tara and Micah, that was just like, if you want to do this as a business, you get your husband or your spouse or, a family member or whatever. So I did that right away. But I haven't really been actively working his account, but he has been a customer. And the way that what I have it set up is I have my HD under my personal, and then my husband, we always bought extra, like when I bought Beachbody, like the pre-workout or the fiber or any of the Shakeology boost, and then we go through about 2 bags a month, but it was about 1.5 bags when my husband wasn't drinking it daily. And so we would always order anything above and beyond my my Home Direct, we ordered under him. So that kind of helped because of the cycle bonus. So once you become emerald, just to let those that are new on the call, emerald is the first kind of rank advancement in Beachbody. Basically, it means you have 2 coaches, one on the right, one on the left. But these can also be discount coaches. It can be somebody that just wants to get their Shakeology at a discount. So it doesn't have to be people actively working the business. So that's why, what they suggest, signing up a spouse or significant other. Why do you want to become emerald? The biggest thing is, one, is you get team cycle bonuses. So once you understand the compensation plan, when you become emerald, you start getting team cycle bonuses at $14 a cycle. You also get free Beachbody customers. So something when I was preparing for this phone call, I learned that Beachbody spends over $100 million in advertising alone through infomercials. And when these people buy a program either from Walmart or off of these infomercials, they're doing PIO on QVC now, they automatically get signed up for Team Beachbody, and they're assigned a coach. So that's you. If you're an emerald, you get these free customers. You don't get commission or earn volume on that one order, but if they order anything else, whether Shakeology, another workout program, you do get those commissions. So these are free customers. If you get a successful 5, which is meaning you help 3 people that month, you get free customers, like literally handed to you. If you get Success Club 10, then you get free Shakeology leads. And the cool thing about that is you don't get the volume from the Shakeology, but you do get the commission. So it's pretty beneficial to be emerald just for the cycle bonuses and those free customers. So that's just something people are like, well, why do I want to be emerald? Well, that's the main reason. So also to be emerald, you want to make sure you have your Team Beachbody membership, and you have 50 personal volume points a month, whether that's, your Shakeology is 90, but then, that goes towards anything. And then you do want to make sure you have your Team Beachbody profile set up with a before picture. So those are just some basics. But for me, when I was needing to get Mitch to Emerald like overnight, I basically just reached out to all the people that I had who had talked to me about discount. I went through all my customers, anybody that was on Home Direct. I reached out and said, hey, look, if you become a coach, it's basically, you're going to get your Shakeology, for $90 versus $130. You've talked about it. So I just was able to do it fairly fast because of that, because I'd already been talking to some of these people. Also, some people that were becoming new customers, I just tell them about the discount right away. Almost make it like it's a no-brainer. I think Heidi, you've done this recently too. It's kind of like, you can buy this 21-day fix package for $140. You can also buy it for $140, and your next Shakeology is going to be, you're going to save $25. It's worth it. You might as well just do it now, even if you don't decide to work the business. However, in the beginning, I used to say, yeah, you don't even have to work the business. You should just be a discount. But I was kind of already discounting the business before I even gave them the opportunity. So I always say, become a customer first, but sign up as a coach, work your program, and then I'll share about the business. And if you're, when you're ready in a month or two, then we can go from there. So you already are kind of setting the precedent of, I'm going to share about the business. So I have changed that since when I first became a coach recently. I just make it like, you might as well sign up to be a coach because you get a discount. And if anybody I said, it's just like going to a restaurant. You go to a really good restaurant, you're going to tell people about it, right? So you get Shakeology, you like Shakeology, you're going to tell people about it. So they can either come and order it from me, which is great, or they can order it from you and you can make a little bit of commissions. So that's kind of how I word it, like it's just a no-brainer. So that's how I was able to do Emerald, Mitch become Emerald quick so I could keep my diamond status. So a little bit also I want to talk about once you get those free leads and also even just customers, at least once a month, sometimes twice a month, anybody that's on my downline, so I know Marsha is on my downline that's in this group, anybody listen to this call, I send out a bulk email to everybody. So there's an option when you go into your coach online office and you go to customers, there's a little tab that says send bulk email, and I send bulk email, but what I do is I actually make it like I'm going to send an email. I copy and paste all of those addresses and I drag them into my Gmail, so it's a personal email for me, from my Gmail account, and then I send them I just try to send them a recipe, let them know the specials that are going on, tell them about a challenge group. So I've had a lot majority of it might only be 1/10 of my leads or maybe even 1/5 of my leads that do become coaches or a customer, like an ongoing HD customer, but that's still, they were free customers anyway. So another way is it also helps me to stay, just even if someone bought a package, a PIO program 2 years ago, they're constantly getting only 1 or 2 emails, so it's not bombarding their emails about what specials are coming up. And so I've had people that ordered something a long time ago will message me and say, hey, I ordered that 3-day refresh. They're watching. They see me on Facebook doing the 3-day refresh, and then I send them an email telling them how awesome it was. Then they order it. I think even Marsha Foster, who's on here now, she bought PIO from me and didn't buy anything from a long time. But when I sent an email once about 21-day fix being on sale, that's when she purchased it. So I always just kind of just to stay in front of that customer. Also, we don't want them later on being like, yeah, I signed up and my coach never contacted me again. And so then they end up switching and maybe going to another team saying, well, I didn't get any support from my coach. So it's just a way to stay in front of people. I just do a monthly newsletter, and my newsletters are not fancy. They're just a very basic, hey, and I try to keep it short, just let them know the specials. But that helps me stay in front of those free customers that don't know me from Adam. And then also just to stay in front of the people that have ordered from me maybe a long time ago. So those are some things I do. And it doesn't take a whole lot of time to send that bulk email. Every time I get a free customer, I also do send them a personal email. I just copy and paste it. I'd be happy to share that in the group of what I use, and I tweak it. Sometimes I think I copy and pasted mine from Patty from 1.5 years ago, and I've tweaked it a little bit here and there, but I just send an email saying, hey, I'm your new Beachbody coach. This is how you can connect with me. I saw that you ordered 21-day fix. I have a lot of tips and tricks. Let me know if you want me to send some stuff to you. And I every now and then, maybe 1 out of 5, 1 out of 4, they'll reach back out to me. But hey, it's a free customer. And I have several that order on a monthly basis. So those are things that have helped me. Does anybody have any questions about just becoming Emerald, free leads, or, staying in front of customers that maybe, you reach out to them on Facebook and they won't respond, or an email and they won't respond? No questions? That makes sense to everybody? Does it seem overwhelming, or did that kind of simplify it? Don't talk at once, you guys. Don't talk at once. I hope you found that. You found that helpful. And if you guys have any other questions, I will share in the group. I'll copy and paste one of the emails that I send to my leads.
Can you share about how one of your leads became a coach?
Yeah, so recently this guy, his name's Kevin Stout, he bought, I think it was, he was a free lead off of just a program. And I reached out to him and he said, yeah, I'm actually doing metagenics. And I knew about metagenics because of my weight loss history. Like it's a ketogenic workout program, but he had bought, it was P90X3. So he was about to start doing that because when he was going through the ketogenic workout or weight loss program, you cannot work out. So he was ready to start working out. So I would just periodically check in with him saying, hey, how was P90X? He wasn't doing Shakeology. He wasn't doing anything else. Well, then I just reached out to him and said, hey, how's everything going? He said, well, actually, I'm doing the Beachbody Performance line, the whole thing, like the creatine and everything. And I was like, okay, where are you getting your stuff? That's awesome. That's great. He goes, oh, I've been ordering off of Amazon. And I was like, well, did you know that you could be a discount? Like you can sign up as a coach, and whether you work the business or not, you get 25% off, which is just as cheap as you buy it from Amazon. But there's also a business opportunity if you ever want to try it. And he was like, oh, okay. And so he signed up as a coach, and then now he's about to start Shakeology. He's slowly learning the business. He's a busy full-time guy. I don't know him. I've never met him personally, but it's just, I think he bought his program like 8 to 9 months ago. And it was just, again, that follow-up, saying, hey, how's everything working out for you? So his name's Kevin. He's finishing up the 7-day boot camp, and then he's going to be added into our group soon.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had two leads over the past 22 months that switched to coaching, but just for, mainly just for like the discount, but it's, but it is cool, to get that too, when it's just given to you.
Yeah. And get them in a challenge group. Even if they bought a package and didn't do Shakeology, get them in a challenge group, and then they're going to see us all posting about Shakeology. And that's a lot of them are like, what's this Shakeology stuff? Like, oh man, it's awesome. And then they see people like all of us talking about it. They're probably going to end up buying it soon, but it's a no pressure way to just expose them. And then eventually, reach out to them. I have a couple girls in our group now that I'm working on, possibly doing coaching, and they were all just from a lead of 21-day fix, no Shakeology. So, I don't spend hours following up with customers, but that 1 or 2 monthly newsletter, and then just going through customers and just say, oh man, I haven't talked to them in a long time. It's helped me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for me.
I have a question, Shea.
Yeah.
I really identify you. Sorry, it's loud. I'm walking my dog.
That's okay.
I really identify with how you work the business because you are so busy, and I am too. And so I'm just interested to know, how many hours that you feel like you devote to the business a week, and kind of how you fit that into your life. Because I see you do it, but I really don't know how you're doing it.
For me, I just fit it in the cracks anytime I can. If I'm waking up in the morning, I'm doing like my workout, and I'm getting more consistent about my posts, which is helping me a lot because then I'm interacting with those people. And so like I'm doing my morning workout post or my morning shake post, a recipe, I'm doing like 4 to 6 posts on Facebook. I try to do a little bit of Instagram. so that's the posting is what takes them like a lot of time to just to kind of come up. But if I have an idea, I just do it right then and there. Like, oh my God, I'm eating a healthy lunch. Hurry, take a picture, post it, healthy lunch, whatever that might be. So I'm trying to do, that's how I get in my posts each day. And then I'm any of my spare time. So like at lunch, or if I have a meeting and I'm 10 minutes early, I hop on my phone, I get on a group and I'm like, okay, I can connect with 3 people really quick. I can send one hey girl message. So I kind of do my power hour spread throughout the day. When I actually sit down and I do a power hour, I'm a lot more effective. So it's not that I believe in a power hour. I feel like it is really focused, but I spread it out when I'm sitting at a stop sign, if I'm in traffic, lunch, when my kids are in the bath, nighttime. But I'm tired at night. Sometimes I'm up really early. I try to maybe do 30 minutes in the morning if I can. I'm not like, I don't have a consistent schedule right now just because my schedule is so crazy, but it's fitting it into those cracks as much as possible. I'll let with Mitch's wanting to watch a show together, I'll say, hey, while you're watching the show, I need to do a post really quick, or, so I got him on board on, like right now, hey, I have a team call. He's playing with the girls. But my phone, I use my phone more than my computer because I can hop on really quick and just trying to stay connected to people. But all my email newsletter, like my newsletters and those types of things you have to do from your computer. So I have to devote, I'm at work. I'm like, okay, 30 minutes right now, Beachbody. Everything else is put to the side for a second. And I'll do just 30 minutes of Beachbody, whether it's a newsletter or whatever that might be.
I have a question for Shea and Patty. Do either one of you have a Teamsy account? I watched that training, that hour-long thing. I watched it last night. Mm-hmm. And I really think that it would be helpful for me to set up an account, but I just wanted to get y'all's opinion if you have one and if you like it.
I think it's amazing. I've been using it for about 3 weeks now or so, I want to say. No. Yeah, 3 weeks. It'll be 4 weeks soon. And I just did the free trial. We get a discount through, did you see on the video, through Micah? So you just use that email. I think it was like Micah and JD or something at Hotmail. I don't know. It's on the video, I think. Yeah, and I can post it again. But so it helps a little bit. But I think it's incredible because it has, once you get all your contacts loaded in there, that's the biggest thing is because you have to rate people. But it makes it so easy because you can, you'll have to follow up with people. You rank people based off of which, I'm sure you saw from the video, 5s down to a 1. Like if they're their actual prospect, or if it's just somebody that you don't even, it's not even in there. So it's helped me a lot because I reach out to people that I normally, I'd forgotten about or I normally wouldn't. And I like how you can set an income goal. And it tells you what you need to do every single day. It breaks it down to hit that income goal in a year. And I think that's for me, I really like that more than the paper stuff.
I think I need that. I need that organization in life because when I do Beachbody stuff, I'm sure you guys, I guess you see some of it through my post. It's random and sporadic, and I'm not very consistent with my current customers. I'm not as consistent as I need to be. And it's
I set up a free account. I have not done it. And in fact, somebody posted in, I think it was either the Inspiration or the Inspiration Diamond Leaders. But she just said, you guys are fools if you're not using it. I have had, she's this is the
Cozy, one of the diamonds. Yeah.
Cozy. And so it is on my to-do list this week. That's my focus. I'm going to put obviously there's the daily stuff, but that's my focus is getting Teamsy set up this week. That's my goal. Because it's just, I'm the same way, Sarah. I'm all over the place. And I go by memory of people, but there's people I'm like, oh my gosh, how did I just dropped a 3 month, I haven't talked to her in 3 months. She bought a program. I don't even remember who this is, and it's not okay. So, it's going to help me track a lot. I know that.
Right. Okay. Awesome. Thanks.
How's
everybody feeling about this month? Any questions or anything that you guys have going on? A success story you want to share, or a struggle, a challenge, anything that you guys Pat, that you want to talk about? No, everyone on here is having pretty good. I mean, everyone's doing really good. It's been I feel a lot of energy this month. I don't know if you guys feel that.
Yeah, I like our Summer Strong group.
Yeah, I do too.
Oh, we need to talk about our next group.
Yeah. Are we going to have like a name or anything? Does anybody have any ideas for names for our group for July? Or it starts the last week of June, right?
Yeah.
I like doing the sneak peek for the first week. Do you guys like that?
Mm-hmm.
I really like it because I just add people and just expose them right away.
Yeah.
and then I'm like, man, I want you to continue. And everybody has to leave on Sunday. Are you sure? I think I sold like 1 or 2 just from doing that because they're like, well, I don't want to be a part of this.
So, hey, Shea, could you elaborate a little bit on, because I think that everybody that's on here, so I think Ashley and Tony and me are probably the newest people. And, from we've gathered that the vehicle that works really well are these groups like Summer Strong. So could you elaborate just a little bit on how we utilize those groups? And I mean, I know it seems simple, but I mean, I just would like to get the wider picture.
Absolutely. Go ahead. Yeah. So
you go ahead.
So basically, Patty and I run a challenge group every month. So you can count on one group. And the way the challenge groups work is typically they're 30-day groups. So the first 7 days, we have opened them up to anybody. It's kind of like a sneak peek into a challenge. So if you're talking to someone and they haven't purchased anything, just go ahead and throw them in that group. And every month we try to have some kind of a theme or make it fun. Patty uploads tons of, one of the selling points, they're going to get meal plans and recipes and all kinds of information to make them successful in their health journey. After the first 7 days, we close it to customers only. And so the next 20 days is kind of a focused group of, it's kind of a benefit of becoming one of our customers. You get coaching from all these awesome coaches that are on our team. If at any time, I know Tara's ran her own groups. I don't know, Heidi or Sarah, if you guys have run your own groups, you guys can go and do your own group too. In fact, we encourage that, but you don't have to every month, and you don't have to feel pressured to do it until you're ready, but you can run your own groups. I've done my own before. One time I just felt convicted to do this, breathing. It was like a 21-day breathing meditation group, and I just did it. Some people were in it, not the whole team, but so that's kind of the gist of why, the challenge of how the challenge groups works. And Patty, if you want to expand on that, or why.
Yeah. So the challenge groups are kind of like the missing piece in with Beachbody and how they connect everything and why coaches are even needed. Because of the accountability. So they've got the workout program, they've got a nutrition plan, they've got a meal replacement that has tons of nutrients with the Shakeology. And the challenge groups are that accountability. So we just see it as vital. They have to be connected in. The people that are connected in the challenge groups and are interacting get the best results. They're usually just right on track with everything. So it's really that accountability that we kind of, Beachbody has pieced it together over the years. They're a big fitness company. They weren't an MLM, starting out as fitness programs. Then they had coaches because they knew that people needed accountability with this, and people were already coaching without getting compensation. Then they know they needed more nutrition into it because they had plans, but they didn't have a really good quality shake, for it. So it's all been pieced together, but the challenge groups are vital. That is something with coaching that's when it's called a challenge group because they get a challenge pack, and it's the missing piece in there. So we try to do everything in our groups that we can to help move people along in it. So it's like Shea was saying with the meal plans and just the accountability and the encouragement, the support. It's just, I love them. They keep me on track.
Mm-hmm. They're just as much for me. For sure. if it weren't for the challenge groups, I mean, there's times I'm like, oh man, I really don't want to do this or don't want to do my workout. I'm like, no, I mean, I have to post. We have to post every day what you did. And being in the weight loss industry for as many years as I was too, accountability is the missing piece. The accountability is so important. And so that's really what those groups do. And it makes it to where they're not having to go and weigh in front of a bunch of people. You know, they can be as active or inactive as they want to be. So it's a lot less pressure, and it's a lot, you know, it's fun because you're in your group with people you don't know, but we're all going through the same stuff.
Yeah.
So now, Marsha, at any time, one way that you'll see free groups. Like sometimes I'll do a free clean eating group or a free detox your home or a free 3-day no alcohol challenge. So we do free groups too to help build contacts and build people into our network. So you might do a free group that they do not have to buy a challenge pack. That really Beachbody isn't even mentioned at all. You just might get 15 people in this group. Those are new people that you have a chance to get in front of them, show them what a challenge group is like, and then at the end just say, hey, this was a lot of fun. I do these every single month. Would you like to join me and continue? I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened. Did everyone get knocked off or just me?
Yeah.
I got knocked off too.
Oh, you did? Okay, sorry about that.
It's okay.
It might have been my internet.
Oh well. So we need to come
I'm
up.
still here.
I guess we need to come up with our group name for July, and then everybody, you know, in the Team Fit to Endure page is our monthly calendar, Marsha, that Patty doesn't. She puts it together every month, which I'm so thankful for, and it kind of just keeps us on track of when the next challenge group is, when the next sneak peek into coaching, which that you add people that are interested in coaching, when the next 7-day boot camp training for people that have already signed up to be coaches. So we'll go through a lot of this on Tuesday, but that calendar can kind of help keep you track to know where we are as a team. But then again, at any time, if you feel led to do a free group or start another challenge group or go for it.
Yeah, that's all really great information. I'm just kind of slowly absorbing everything, and I feel like I got started kind of slow, but I'm starting to pick up some momentum now, and it's just because I want to do things right. So,
well, one piece of advice is you're not going to do everything right. But you learn as you go. And there's things that we used to do in the beginning. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I posted that before. Or
yeah, I've already done that.
That's
so.
okay. That's okay. It's better to get out there and get out there and learn than be so scared to do anything. So we've changed the way that we ran challenge groups too. And, we've learned along the way. So I just love that anybody that's just willing to just take a step, and if there's something way awful, like, oh, Marsha, but I've never seen anything, all your posts, everything they've been doing, they've been great.
Awesome.
Oh, Patty, do you want to talk about the 7-day Shakeo challenge?
You can, if you want. I didn't put on when we would want to do it, because I know we were just talking about it. We didn't plan a.
No, yeah, we didn't set a date or a time. I was going to see what your guys' opinions are. So in the Diamond group calls, a lot of people have done these free 7-day Shakeology sampler or 7-day Shakeology challenge groups.
Well, they still buy a pack.
They buy either the 7-day sampler or they buy the Shakeology, but it's a way to get people to try it without the $100 Shakeology bag. They can buy the 7-day, and it's a closed private group where that basically for 7 days they're going to try Shakeology, and then they always include whether they do it's a Beachbody on demand, like a bod workout, or they do a HIIT workout. It's free advice, so it's free coaching advice, so they don't have to get a program. It's just to get people to try Shakeology. And I don't know about you guys, but I've got a lot of people asking me about Shakeology because they see, that I drink it, and now it's been, almost 2 years and I'm still drinking it. And so more and more people are kind of interested. So it's kind of a way to get them to try it. And, without just tasting it, when they do it for 7 days and they do it every day for 7 days, most likely they're going to feel different. They're going to feel better.
And having the meal plans and the workouts. I think that like the way that, I don't know, cause so we've got a sneak peek into coaching next week. And I talked about if anyone wants to do some videos, that would be awesome for that. And I can show on how to upload to YouTube. And then the week after is when our new challenge group starts. So if I was thinking that what we could do is plan on doing 2 groups a month, and one is a Shakeology week, and then 2 weeks later is a, and then one's a challenge group. So that every month, if someone's not ready to do a challenge group too, you can get them on like the 7-day group. But I would I want to do it soon, but probably since we have.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be soon. I just would love to do it maybe the next month or 2.
Yeah.
You have to give them a hard deadline because it takes a week to get in. So like if you're going to start on a Monday, the Monday before that has to be a hard deadline where nobody else, it's like.
Because they need their stuff, yeah.
They have to have their stuff. They can't get started if they don't have their Shakeology.
We could probably shoot for, since we have a new challenge group the 27th of June. It's our July one, but it's the end of June. We could probably, we could do one the 11th of July. So it would be a good, we'd be talking about it right after the 4th of July. You want to feel good and do a week. What I mean?
I was thinking
right around that time. So then we order, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, sorry.
So then we'd be talking about it that weekend, the 4th of July, get people to sign up to where they can hopefully get their stuff by the 11th, You want to do a 7-day or a 5-day? 7-day? We do Monday through, a Monday through Monday or something. And then just have the Monday be the last one. But I think that's a great idea because then they get to try, if they get a sampler pack, they get to try it. We put them in with a bod. We could do a workout of the day using bod.
Because they're going to get free. They get free Beachbody on demand for 30 days when they buy their sampler.
Yeah, we'll put meal plans in there, especially the Eat Clean meal plan.
Yeah.
And
7-day Eat Clean.
Yeah, and I just think it would be great because it'd be something to where, because I don't know about anybody else, but sometimes what happens with me is I really my no matter what goal is Success Club 10, but 2 months ago I got 5. I just barely made. I was really struggling, but so I have to plug my computer in or else we're all gonna go by. So it helps me if I have other things to push for, because once I hit that goal of 10 or whatever, then it's okay, what's the next thing? Well, we don't have another group for another month. You know what I'm saying? So it's always good, obviously, with recruiting and things like that. But I think it's
a great way to invite people
to just keep connecting.
Yeah,
with others.
And only $35, and it also has money. It does have a money
back guarantee.
Money back guarantee even on the 7 days. So after 7 days, they don't feel better, so they have nothing to lose. They really have nothing to lose. They'll get their money back if they did not feel a difference in 7 days. It's a pretty low risk. So what do you guys think? Tara, Sarah, Heidi, do you guys like the idea of it?
I do.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's good. I've got a lady looking at the 7-day challenge pack now, or a 7-day Shakeology pack now, but it's just because she doesn't know what flavor she wants to order for the month. So she's afraid to commit to one flavor. So
That's a good way. That's actually a really good idea. I never even thought about that. Cool.
So we could, we'll plan on that on the 11th. And then if you guys can think about any ideas that you have for a name for our next group, we could just post it in our team page.
Okay.
Put some themes or whatever you guys come up with. And then that way we can brainstorm on that.
Hey, Patty, totally. Maybe not even important, but my husband is working on potentially building. Remember, I asked if we had a logo.
Oh yeah.
So he's been kind of toying with that.
Fun.
We'll have something because I've been trying. I haven't been real consistent lately, but when I do my photos, I've been trying to watermark them. Like when I do my own personal stuff. And I think it would be awesome if we had a little. There's an app called iWatermark. I think is what it's called for the iPhone. And so maybe once we get that, we can.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
We can continue to build our brand.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me write this down.
I love it.
Well, cool, you guys. It's getting late. I know a lot of us are ready for bed. Thank you for getting on. Thanks so much, Shea, for sharing.
You're welcome. If I can help you guys in any way, let me know. Otherwise, I'll share the in our team page the lead, what I get when I get leads, how I reach out to them. And then, so I know, Tara, you've seen my monthly newsletters. I mean, like I said, they're nothing fancy.
You can just post that in there.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
If you don't mind, just copy like an old one so you don't have to like spend more time.
Yeah, sounds good.
Awesome. All right, you guys, I'll post the recording.